What's happening, everybody? Hope yous are well. I haven't done one of these fight recaps in quite a while, but I thought this was the fight to do it for, wasn't it? Garcia against Tank Davis. Two quality fighters. Two fighters that are in a division that is red hot at the minute. The hottest division in my eyes in boxing. And it was a monstrous fight. Talking about this fight going into it, you go way back to the greats fighting each other. Leonard, Duran, Hagler. That's what we were getting from this fight. It was something that was good for boxing, and it was a quality fight. Star-studded event with all the big names and music and the movie scene and sports scene. They all want to be at this fight. Going into the fight, I thought that Ryan Garcia had a chance, and the reason I thought that was because I thought that Joe Goosen, my phone keeps moving, sorry about this. I thought that Joe Goosen was a very good coach, and I thought that he was going to be really important in the fight. And I imagined the tactics to be to punch really long and to punch really fast at distance, stay out of that middle range, and when you get close, spoil it, hold them, tie them up, whatever. But keeping a distance was the key, and he done that for a while. He looked good at times in the fight. He'd won a couple of rounds, but the thing with Davis, Tank Davis, is he's always in a fight. He's so explosive. I imagine that he puts the fear of God into everybody that he fights, knowing that when he hits them on the arms or he hits them anywhere, they're feeling that this guy's dangerous. And at times, for such a shorter guy, it says on the stats he was 5'5" or 5'5.5". Now, I'm honest, I'm 4'4.5". There's no way that Tank Davis is an inch taller than me. I think he's actually shorter than me, so he's probably like 5'4". That's what size I think he is. And for him to be able to close a distance and land his jab at times on Garcia, it's incredible, really. And that's all to do with timing and explosiveness and his distance control and his feet work. He's a special fighter. But what I will say is, I'm disappointed with how the fight ended. It was a lovely body shot, and we know what body shots feel like. They can be crippling, they can hurt. I know what they feel like. They're a horrible sensation. But when you take a body shot and it's a delayed reaction and you go backwards and you take a knee and you're looking at the referee while he is giving the count, and you make a decision yourself, I'm not going to get up, I don't want this anymore. For me, that's a little bit of a cop-out, and a little bit, I hate to say it because I've changed my whole outlook, and I don't want to be, sound like I'm contradicting myself, but I think it was a bit of a quit. Now, I've been someone who's talking about fighter safety and obviously headshots, and I worry about fighters who have been in the ring too long, who are taking beatings for too long, who spar too heavy. I do worry about that. But as a fighter, personally, you would rather go out on your shield. Now, when Garcia is sitting on his knee, I think he's going to get up at 8 or 9. I think he's going to stand up, but he remains on his knee. And for me, it just leaves a wee bit of a sour taste in my mouth. I don't think someone with Gervonta Davis's background, a real rough and ready street kid, I think if it was him that was hurt with a body shot, he's not staying down. He's getting back up. And I think that's the difference sometimes. But quality fight, and hopefully we can see other fights of this magnitude starting to materialize. The funny thing is, that was a monstrous fight between two very good lightweights. But I still think there's guys in this division that Gervonta Davis needs to beat to call himself the best. Haney, the undisputed, he's the top guy because he owns all the belts. Lomachenko, still a quality fighter, and I believe probably could be the top guy in the division. Shakur Stevenson, just coming up from super featherweight. I think personally one of the most complete fighters on the planet at the minute. So there's still a lot of work for Tank Davis to do to call himself the number one lightweight on the planet, but he could be. He's an unbelievable fighter, and he's in a red hot division where he's going to make a ton of money if he continues to fight these top guys, and that's what we want to see. But a quality performance from him, and yeah, just disappointed a little bit in how it ended for Ryan Garcia.